Three Christian colleges are making historic decisions to deeply cut tuition costs for next year. Seattle Pacific is making a 25% cut for the fall of 2021. Houghton College in upstate New York is cutting its tuition by 53%. And Gordon College in Wenham, Massachusetts, just announced that it will cut its tuition by a third next year. And joining us now with more is Dr. Michael Lindsay, the president of Gordon College. Thanks so much for joining us, Dr. Lindsay.
Thanks for having me on.
So rising college tuition has been a concern in this country for a long time. Why is Gordon deciding now to make such a dramatic cut?
Well, obviously, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought issues of affordability to the forefront of everybody's mind. We became convinced this is the right thing to do and the right time to do it. We've been working on it for about 10 years now, and we're just gratified that we're able to make this reduction to pass along affordability to more students and more families.
So break it down. How will this affect students? Many, of course, are already receiving generous scholarships. So what kind of reduction can they hope to see?
We're going to be reducing the total sticker price of the college by a third. So it's going to be making Gordon much more affordable. One of the things that we've realized is that over the last 25, 30 years, there's been a real divide between the college's sticker price, that is what's listed as the total cost to attend the institution, and the net price, that is what families actually pay after you include financial aid and scholarships. We wanted to try and bring greater transparency by bringing those two things together. So our reduction is going to make it possible for us to save. Every single student's going to save $1,000 coming to Gordon, is a current student. And if you compare our new price compared to what the sticker price would be if we continue with the annual 3% increases, which are the industry standard, for incoming students, it can make a difference of $59,000 in the cost of their Gordon education. We're really committed to making it more affordable and excited to be able to do it in this season.
Any particular demographic that you think this might really help in terms of just encouraging them to go to school?
Well, we know that we've got to keep the cost of a college education within reach of middle-class families. In 1970, the cost to attend Gordon, for example, was about a third of the median annual family income. And what we wanted to do is set that as a benchmark while we did this price reset. And we're very proud of the fact that in 2020, with this reset, we're going to be able to create this game change for our students and their families so that we can get it back to being a third of the 2019 median family income. It's going to make a huge difference for lots of families, making Gordon much more affordable.
Well, I can't imagine anyone opposing this decision. You do have two other Christian colleges making similar decisions. Do you see tuition cuts as perhaps a growing trend among Christian colleges?
I think all of our institutions are trying to make sure that we remain as affordable and engaged as possible with our constituencies. Gordon has been going down this pathway actually for 10 years. We had an amazing $75 million gift that came to us last year. We've been committed to affordability and have had an additional $50 million of fundraising as part of a Faith Rising campaign for the college. We've also been working very hard to reduce expenses and to be able to help make Gordon more affordable to more people. This is not the kind of thing that you can decide on a Monday and announce on a Thursday. We've been working down this pathway for 10 years. My hunch is that other institutions are going to be working on this process. It'll take several years for them to get there, but we hope we're part of a larger trend that's going to make higher education more affordable for more Christian families in the days ahead.
That's fantastic. I also wanted to ask you about COVID. Of course, your students are on campus right now. You've, of course, put safety protocols in place. How is it working for you at this point, and how are you avoiding an outbreak on campus?
We've been very blessed. We have about 90% of our students are here on campus. We're about halfway through the fall semester. We had a handful of cases early on in the semester, but we used a variety of protocols to try and contain that. And we're really happy that for the last 4 to 5 weeks, we've had 0 cases, even after we've tested the entire student body multiple times. I think the real key thing is that in a Christian college environment, students are used to trying to be committed to the good of the community. And so I think it's one of the reasons why Christian colleges are leading the way. We found that there's a way to be open and to be safe, and we're committed to making Gordon as safe as possible. Really grateful the Lord has been able to help us through the season.
Oh, absolutely. That is great. All right. Well, Dr. Michael Lindsay, Gordon College, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.